Hello, it's me, Mario. And I'm going to be reacting to a video today. I reacted to a video. Yeah, it's my review. If you're 13 or under, don't be watching this video.
It's a baby what you know, but it calms me down. It's a baby what you know, but it calms me down.
Greetings! I'm your host, Dr. Wolfyland, when I'm not counting down the days till Halloween because it's the only time of year I can go out to the post office. I'm here at the Wolfy Lair reviewing movies. Welcome to my special, spooky, extremely late annual Halloween event that I call October 6. Enjoy your stay because who knows if it'll last until January. Yeah, October has lasted until January before. 2013 was the first year. When you think of a killer doll, you probably think of Chucky. Or if you need a YS, you think of Annabelle. There's some bleach under the sink. Help yourself. This probably comes as a big disappointment to Child's Play fans, but I'm not the biggest admirer of Chucky.
We don't have any, start to read their cabinets. Sorry, take it all.
To me, Chucky never seemed as creepy as Michael, funny as Freddy, or bloody as Jason. Admittedly, though, I focused on the later, farcical Chucky movies that became about a doll starting a family with Jennifer Tilly, while also spoofing Hollywood for some reason.
Which of my films is your favorite?
That movie when you and that chick was making out?
Oh, Bound. Everybody likes that one.
Honestly, worse than Jason going to space, by a lot. The Chucky sequels got out of hand under series creator Don Mancini, so to be totally fair, let's revisit the film where it all began. Child's Play. When Chucky was just a simple doll that liked to kill people. No Red Man, no Martha Stewart jokes, no coming to terms with homosexuality, just a fucking killer doll. Okay, there's some voodoo in there too. Child's Play begins with what appears to be Tommy Wiseau being chased and shot at by the police, which isn't unusual, I imagine. In reality, the guy with the awesome mane is Charles Lee Ray, aka the Lakeshore Strangler, a famed serial killer played by Brad Dourif, who's on the run from the cops in the streets of Chicago. Chucky isn't having a good night. Yeah, I mean, trust me, you don't want to get shot in the leg when you're evading the police. It makes things a little tricky. To make matters even more dire for Chucky, his driver, Eddie, drives off in the getaway van, like Shaggy seeing a guy in a ghost costume. Essentially, Chucky is screwed. The only hope for our murderous hero is to flee into a toy store, but even there, Chucky is still cornered by the guy who played Jack Skellington playing a cop. Speaking of which, Brad Dourif also played that shitty cop in that Halloween remake. I'll get back to Rob Zombie in a later video, though. You're not safe, Rob. Chucky's options are quite limited in this situation, especially since he tripped. What a klutz. So Chucky goes with the only logical solution to this problem. He uses a voodoo chant to transfer his soul into one of the dolls he tripped over. It makes complete and total sense, and it would be the first thing I do when I start bleeding out. Apparently, voodoo only requires saying something and having a doll nearby to conjure up magic storm clouds. That lightning bolt must have struck a Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Honestly, I don't really like having this origin story at the beginning of the movie. To me, it would have been better if they kept the origin of Chucky mysterious and reveal who Charles Lee Ray was over the course of the movie, so Chucky can just be a killer doll for a little while. To me, the scare factor is kind of diminished when you see the killer doll in human form with a substantial coif, crying as he's chased by the police. Don't leave me, God, no! It's a bit of a buzzkill. So, Chucky is now a doll with Carrot Top hair, but not just any doll with Carrot Top hair. Chucky becomes a good guy doll that happens to also be named Chucky.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho.
Well, that's convenient. Good guy dolls are kind of a freaky cross between the affectionate My Buddy dolls, the unique Cabbage Patch Kids, and the red-headed Raggedy Ann. A creepy doll trifecta. I love the attention to detail that Child's Play put into the Good Guy toy line. All of the dedication makes you believe that these are honest-to-goodness real dolls. Not to be confused with real dolls. There's a legitimate-looking Good Guy cartoon series depicted in the film that looks like it's on par with Care Bears, and the movie doesn't even offer a close look at it, instead playing it on a TV the whole time like it's no big deal.
I'm sorry, Swan.
Little Andy Barclay here wears Good Guy PJs for a great deal of the film, and Good Guys...
Oh, wait. Andy? It's Andy. What is that to run near 27? I would tell you the right. Yeah, Don's coming to life. I can't name Andy. Yeah, that's kind of weird. What's your name in this video?
Even has its own cereal, which, in the 80s, really put your brand on the map, no matter how unappetizing the cereal actually looked. Of course, a Good Guys commercial plays on TV, complete with a creepy costume spokesperson, and it makes me wonder why this motherfucker isn't the villain in this movie. This guy would have given Jason a run for his money.
Good guys say 3 different sentences. We even turn our heads and blink our eyes when you talk to us.
I even love the Good Guy accessories that the movie throws in, like the tool set or the... Is that a fucking gun? Well, alright then. Anyway, back to Andy. Well, Andy is a devoted follower of the Good Guy. He never misses an episode, but the one thing missing in his life is an actual doll. Today is Andy's birthday, and he makes his mother a breakfast in bed that looks like it was crafted by Ray Charles.
This looks just excellent.
Please don't lie to your own child. Andy opens his gift like it's Christmas morning or something, and his mother shafts him by getting him a tool set instead of the doll. Way to go. Miss Barclay's excuse is that they're too poor to afford a Good Guy doll.
But I didn't know about it in time this month to save up for it.
Look at this fucking apartment. It's a goddamn palace. What are you talking about? To sum things up, Karen Barclay is a terrible parent. But she could still redeem herself when her department store coworker Maggie pops into Karen's jewelry counter with a tip-off about a nearby peddler selling a Good Guy doll.
Well, is it a good guy or not? It is. It is.
I'm getting some real Jingle All the Way flashbacks from this movie.
Oh, how much do you want for it?
$50.
10 and not a penny more.
30.
What are you kidding? That thing is not worth $30.
You know, for someone who insisted on Karen buying this doll, Maggie sure is being a real bitch.
We bring you and your kid a lot of joy.
That guy's got a purty mouth. So yeah, I think it goes without saying what happens from here, but since this is a review, I have to say it anyway. The Good Guy doll is possessed by that serial killer that said a weird chant before he died earlier. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it either. It's fucking crazy. So, what does a killer doll like Chucky do exactly? Well, he kills people for starters. Maggie has to babysit Andy one night, and the lady cuts into Chucky's TV time.
Oh, yes. Chucky.
I do that.
You do. Off we go.
Just remember that not being able to watch the news is Chucky's catalyst. This is what starts his doll-killing spree that spans 6 movies. Think about that for a second. Dwell on it. Reflect. So, Chucky, a doll, hits Maggie in the face.
We're gonna continue this video tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Like and subscribe.